this on the road. On the road. Well, y'all get to see my process then. Let's go ahead and get this. JBP. Go to YouTube. Edit video. There we go. Edit video. Thumbnail. Boom. JBP. JBP. There we go. Open. Make 2 MB. Oh gosh. Race size. Make 2 MB. Make the last image you made for a 2 MB. God damn, come on, man. Get your shit together. Thank you for that Joe Budden thumbnail. Downloads. Boom. Open. Boom. Playlist. No, it's not made for kids. Age restrictions. None, none, none. We just gotta get the. What is it at? Save. Customization. Analytics. I couldn't put no tags on it? Oh, here we go. I'm about to sit down. Where my tags at? Add tags. Drama. Joe Budden. Poetic. Flacco. No jumper. Live. Cameras. Reactions. Follow. Alright, boom. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, I think we're good now. We can start this show. We can start the show now. Can we start the show? Bro, I gotta get them subscribers up. It's all good though. We going one step at a time. I feel like Flacco gonna strike me if I watch his video. Fuck it. Let's see what's going on. The Joe Budden Show drama. JBP Network. Holy.
Describe what you want.
Drama in the office.
Queens Flip and Mark Lamont Hill almost came to blows on the Joe Budden podcast today.
Let's see what they talking
and
about.
It all started over a pretty lighthearted, innocent question that just derailed everything.
You said what?
Who deserves the least?
Nah, I'm not doing that.
See,
that's not come back. I ain't never doing that. That's that J1. I ain't never. It's not my job. I'm not the ball. I don't do the.
One of the co-hosts at the moment, because I haven't seen Jawan in a while, but he came back for this particular episode. He asked Mark Lamont Hill which co-host deserved the least pay, right? And Mark Lamont Hill's like, hold on, I'm not answering that question. Now, if that question was asked on the Joe Rogan podcast, or if it was asked on Patrick Bet-David, hey, Pat, yo, who deserves the least, Adam or Vinny? Like, that would be like, huh? Like, that would be, like, unusual. But that happens a lot on the Joe Budden podcast. The content on the Joe Budden podcast the last couple of months has been hosts attacking each other, hosts being jealous of each other, hosts backbiting each other, hosts going to certain Twitter spaces, attacking each other. That has been the content for a while now. Certain things has been said on the podcast by Mark Lamont Hill, jokingly, but like, yo, I'm the star of this show, right? Oh, I'm Potter of the month. Oh, this is my show.
Flacco
So things have been
himself.
said.
Shout out Flacco. Flacco must have got that weight loss surgery. That nigga got his shoulders out, his neck showing. Flacco feeling
Jokingly,
good.
but for the most part, you could tell it's been rubbing the co-host the wrong way. This time around, when the question is proposed, Mark Lamont Hill kind of played it safe and said, hey, I can't say that. But as the conversation progressed, Mona brings up, hey, everybody here has their role. Everybody here, all right, has something specific that Joe brought them for. Then Mona says that Mark Lamont Hill was brought here to be the smart guy. Mark Lamont responded back with Mona, you was brought here to be the funny one. But then Mark Lamont also slid in a little comment about Flip that sent Flip spiraling.
Police work. I'm just saying.
If you were Joe and Ian was your partner.
All I want is, we can't. Can we watch a little bit of it? I want to see what actually happened, though. I don't want to just hear it. Hold on, Flacco. We're going to come back to your vid. I want to see what actually happened. I want to see the fight. Mark Lamont. There we go. Yeah,
Because when you
shout out to the Stop. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Stop. I guess this is the Stop. You go get all your shit from. Let me go ahead and subscribe to dude. Subscribe to the Stop. They got the vid. Let's watch it.
I take that as disrespectful.
There's a lot of people who say that we take disrespectful before they say
I take disrespectful. No, Imani, I'm not trying. I'm not potting. I'm not potting. Nigga, don't fucking stand. What you doing? Are we talking or we potting? No, every time.
Hey, Flip clutching. That nigga Lamont scared as hell. That nigga Queens Flip got his hand in his hoodie. If you know, you know what that means. The nigga is sitting there arguing with you with one hand in the
y'all
hoodie,
can't talk outside.
one hand out.
No, y'all.
You better hope you got files. That nigga about to up on you.
Mark and Flip almost fight. That's right. These.
All right, so they ain't fight. They just did that. So we're going to go back to Flocka. Yeah, somebody got their hand in their pocket and they getting busy talking to you.
Say no to slow at a price that's so low. Get fast Optimum Internet starting at only $40 a month. Act now and get the
Queens Flip and Mark Lamont Hill almost came to blows on the Joe Budden podcast.
All right.
So things have been said.
A longer time of me being here and shit like that. Now, that's what I'm saying. Whatever, if they brought Mark up here to be the smart, you do very well at being the smart. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I go. And then,
and they bring you to be the funny.
If you couldn't possibly say,
the saddest part about this too, it kind of felt like Mark Lamont Hill was trying to go out of his way not to be offensive, because Mark Lamont Hill says that they brought like Mona on, the new girl, to be the funny person. Well, Mark Lamont Hill understands that Flip role is he's the funny guy. He's supposed to be the funny guy on the show. So he thought about it. Hey, like, you know how when you say something and then automatically you thought, man, like, bro, like that can be perceived 1,000 different ways. So then he tries to clarify, like, oh no, like they brought Flip to be the, but then Mona just keeps talking. So he stops himself from saying they brought on Flip too to be the funny person, not just Mona. But because he didn't finish, Flip then is taking it a different type of way.
You couldn't possibly say, this person deserves the least, this person deserves the more.
I'm not scared of you, nigga.
Because every piece of this...
I ain't scared of you neither. Let's talk about it.
What you want to talk about, Flip?
Hey, you ain't...
Mona's talking. Why don't you be a team player and let Mona finish?
Here's the thing.
Why don't you let Mona finish? She was making an important point. Please finish, Mona.
I'm gonna ball these feet up.
I
Don't say
apologize,
I'm
Mona.
asleep.
I apologize, Mona. Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying.
You always stepping on people, man.
Shut up.
I apologize, Mona. Go ahead, girl.
Flip, listen, you're all right with me. What
I
I'm
know, we
saying
locked
is...
in.
I don't even know how or why Queen's Flip took that away. My best guess, if I'm just guessing here, people, is because Mark didn't finish, Queen's Flip probably interpreted that as, oh, Mark is saying that I'm here for no reason, right? Because he says, well, Queen's Flip, excuse me, right? So maybe that's why. But I think Mark was trying to say, oh, Queen's Flip is here to be the funny guy too, but then stop talking because Mona kept talking. Well, then that escalated, right? Then Queen's Flip waited until Mona was done, and then he called out Mark fully. Now, what he was calling Mark out for kind of really shows you Queen's Flip been wanting to get this off his chest. This was never about that particular comment that Mark says. This is something that Queen's Flip been feeling, because what happens when a new person comes on the Joe Budden podcast, Joe kind of gives them favor, Joe kind of gives them Potter of the month, and the fan base falls in love with them and tells them how much better they are than all the other hosts. Damn. And then they're there for about 6 months, and a new host comes, and then the fan base tells that person how much better they are than all the other hosts. And then that person begins to feel themselves, and the other host begins to get jealous.
Oh, I don't know. Thank you, because I don't want people, because people will hear that and think I do that.
Well, I don't know if you do it. But
do you have any reason to think I do that?
I don't know.
Do you have any reason to think I do that? Is what I said.
Because you just said that. You said you cracking a joke with Joe. Like, oh,
Did you cracking a joke with Joe?
I don't know. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I think the people need to see this show.
Hey, you got.
We about to.
Hey, guess what? It's going out.
It's going out.
And what's the difference between what we did last week?
Just want to care about what people shouldn't see, then shut up.
Don't say
this
it.
is going out.
I'm comfortable with everything I'm saying.
This is going right out.
I love you, Flip. I love you too.
FedEx too.
But no, I don't backbite. Hey, as a matter of fact,
next to it, separate.
UPS, here's the tracking link.
As a matter of fact, you know I don't, because whatever you've ever told me, you know ain't never come out, and whatever ever happened that I witnessed to, I ain't never said shit about.
Yeah. We kept your secrets.
I'm not gonna say it because then I'll be saying
we kept your secrets.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What secret?
And can't nobody up here say nothing different.
What secret?
We kept your secrets, boy.
What secrets?
We know your secrets.
I'll tell you off air. I'm not even going to allude to it on air because I don't move that way.
See, this is loyal.
That's not loyal.
Not that shit you do. This lawyer ain't gonna blow you up in front of millions.
Please, what you talking about?
No, and to be clear for the ones, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't about Flip's personal life. I don't want to make it sound like that because I want people to think.
Oh, you talking about anything that I tell you, anything that happened, I can talk about.
And it's for you to talk about. What I'm saying is I won't.
So anything that I'm
saying, I won't.
So if you allude to it, because you say a lot of tricky words.
No, I don't. So I say regular words that's tricky to you.
Tricky words, funny as
that's another thing you do, right? Like, you got all you busy.
Hey, that's cold right there. I say regular words. They just tricky to you, nigga.
This man in the world, you spend 1,000 hours trying to communicate and speak to people to be accepted by people that this community that this built through the community. I don't need to do that.
That's our job.
Flip initially insinuates that Mark be backbiting, then he kind of walked that back, because backbiting would insinuate that Mark is a snake, and at that point in the conversation, that was a tad bit too harsh. They didn't really get to that point. But then Flip kind of began to unravel what he really feels, what the real problem is, and he begins to say, yo, just because you use fancy words don't mean that we can't use it too or that we're dumb. That right there is him addressing how Mark, for the most part, has presented himself as kind of like the smartest person on the pod. And the fans have felt that, right? The fans have ran with certain narratives that Ice and Nish or Queen's Flip, they're all...
Basically, to sum it all up, Mark Lamont is a nigga that speak with motherfucker. He got some vocabulary. You know, when you got good vocabulary, it just automatically gonna make you sound smarter than the rest of the crew if you don't have it. You know, you ain't got words. You gonna sound stupid compared to a nigga that know what he talking about. So Queen's Flip pissed. He like, man, this motherfucker coming up here taking all the shine, talking proper. Man.
All scared to debate Mark, which is why Queen's Flip initially said, I'm not scared of you at all. I'm not. But then Queen's Flip got to, I don't need to talk to people I don't know to ingratiate myself with the community to win favor with them. That's Queen's Flip addressing Mark is one of the popular hosts, and the fans is on the side of Mark while they kick everybody else back in because Mark would spend hours in Danny from the Stop Spaces and talk to the fans and kind of ingratiate himself with them. Flip believes that tactic is manipulative and sneaky, and he's only doing that so he could stay in favor while the other hosts get attacked and made fun of and have their personal life proud in, while Mark kind of presents himself as an ally of the fans.
I believe in myself.
That's
and I believe
our job.
In what I do. No, our job is to come up here and work and show and put our best foot forward.
And that's what I do.
That's our job. And plus, do other shit behind the scenes.
You mean like promote the show?
To try to win favor. You try to win favors.
You mean like fan engagement?
You try to win favors.
All right, you're
period. To me, you try to win favors.
With the fans?
And then on top of that, even if you do win favors.
They're the fans. They're our audience, Flip.
Even if you do win favors, you try to point out everything else that nobody do. That's sucker shit to me.
I work at No Jumper, so I understand this dynamic better than everybody else. When the content goes from talking about celebrities and guests to now the content is you, the content is the host, fans are more engaged and more interested in internal conflicts than whatever guest or interviewer you're about to sit down with, right? I understand it. But the bad side about this, and the side that breeds paranoia and conflict among hosts, is once the fans know and the hosts know that the boss is tapped in. If the fans know and the hosts know the boss is tapped into the Reddit, the boss is tapped into the Twitter community. Now the fans know all they really got to do is just spam negative post about you. Just got to be a loud minority. And most of the time, it's a loud minority, but they're just spamming Queen's Flip suck, Queen's Flip suck, Queen's Flip suck. Fire Flip, fire Flip, fire Flip. Mark's amazing. Well, Joe sees that, and Queen Flip understands that Joe is only human. You can only see enough of that until it starts affecting your perception of the host. And that affects negotiation and real life stuff. So if Queen Flip believed that Mark is doing certain things that triggers that or engages with that audience that promotes the other host being attacked and him being praised, that's why he has a problem with it, and that's why he's paranoid. Now, Mark didn't do himself any favor early on, because when Mark came early on, he was Potter of the Month about 3 times. Mark also had a particular comment during the pod that really kind of rubbed everybody the wrong way and really began the blowout that we're about to see to happen onto this show. Mark made a joke claiming that he could bench press 225 at the gym because he carries the entire show. He carries all the co-hosts, and that's making him stronger. Everybody's face you could see was but they was like,
anybody up there that's getting 225 off that bench press, it's not me, but shout out to y'all.
I've been able to do it because I've been getting stronger carrying all y'all.
Don't say bye-bye. Did you really lose sleep?
Yo, the nigga's face is golden. That nigga said that shit, they look like, nigga, what?
Don't say bye-bye.
That nigga Joe Budden, hold on, yo, these niggas is funny. That nigga Joe Budden.
Bench press, it's not me, but shout out to y'all.
I've been able to do it because I've been getting stronger carrying all y'all.
Oh, shit.
Boo, that nigga Joe like, nigga, what? Look, these two niggas like, man, you get the fuck out of here, nigga. Look, this nigga with the it was even Buffy's. But the nigga with the glasses on, this nigga like, yeah, this nigga tripping.
Don't say bye-bye.
Look, shit.
Did you really lose sleep over that joke you made about carrying the pod? Was that real?
I did. Sincerely, I did. If you could have been in the room at that moment, the way it landed, I felt like I may have offended people or hurt someone. Not hurt someone's feelings. That's not right. But I thought I may have. I was kidding, but I could see how somebody would think I wasn't. In the room in that moment, I felt like I was like, sometimes you just hit a joke and you think you went. I just felt like maybe I went too far.
So you kind of over
because they don't know my sense of humor. People don't fully know my sense of humor. I think people are just starting to get me a little bit. They started off thinking I was super not super serious, and they realize I'm kind of silly, and then they realize I'm kind of, and it's kind of, there's like the different phases, you know what I mean? And it's like, but it's all love and it's all sincere. And so I didn't know in that moment how people thought about it, and I didn't say anything about it. And then we did a Patreon after that, and everything was cool. Everybody, it was all love, but it was still on my mind. And I think I may have left early that day for like a scheduling thing. I can't remember. But I know the next morning, Ian texted me and made a joke about it or mentioned it. And I was like, and he thought it was funny. He wasn't like,
you get him.
Mark has had several moments like that during the pod. Like Mark has had several times where he has acknowledged I'm the best, or I'm powder of the month, or hey man, did you see this in the Twitter com? So he's feeding like a really toxic community. Like the Joe Budden podcast community is toxic. So he's feeding the community, and flipping the other co-hosts is kind of like, bro, like you kind of helping these people, right? Intro this, right? Because when you are in the Twitter spaces for 5 hours, right, playing nice and ingratiating, like yourself, is not really fair, right? Because if they're gonna criticize us, let them criticize us all on an even playing field. But if they feel like like you're their friend, then they'll probably be a tad bit more gentle with you. And that's what Flip was getting at. Now Flip called what Mark was doing sucker-ish, tapped it too many times, and the Philly came out of Mark.
Do that. You try to point. Don't call me a sucker no more. 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 Don't call me a sucker no more.
That's sucker. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. I can take that. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. You're not a sucker.
And I'm telling you, you say that sucker shit, I take it like you saying it to me. So I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
All right, let's do this. Let's both calm down. No.
Stop doing that.
No, I'm saying let's both calm down. Let's both calm down. Because I'm telling you right now, the way you talking to me, I'm taking a different way. So let's both calm down.
So what does that mean, though?
I'm saying let's talk like brothers.
You don't gotta say that.
I'm saying
because what you
and you ain't gotta say that sucker shit. So I'm saying let's both.
You're not a sucker, but I said the behavior.
Then we good to me. Then we good. Then we good. Now let's get back to the show.
But that's why you saying that?
Because when you say that sucker shit, I take that as disrespectful. And I take that as to me. So I'm trying to tell you.
But there's a lot of shit you say that we take disrespectful, but for the
sake of you say that I take disrespectful. I'm not gonna talk about it on air because I'm not you.
I'm afraid.
So at the end of the day, I'm not you. This is what you do, and then I'm gonna leave you alone. No.
I got Lydia outside. We're gonna do some recording while I finish up my yard work. The whole time they was arguing. The new auto-tune vocal prep can help us to prep these vocals so that they actually fit.
Allegedly.
No, Imani, I'm not potting. I'm not potting. I know. What the fuck is you doing? Are we talking or we potting?
Y'all are making
we can talk outside or we can pot. Then let's talk outside.
Mark and Flip. Mark and Flip. It's not.
Every time you get mad, you talk like they and they not.
I didn't call you.
No, you called me a sucker. That's the same shit. Let's talk outside. I'm not trying to draw. Let's just talk outside.
We can't talk outside.
They can talk outside.
They can't talk outside.
No, y'all can talk outside.
So let's figure out who this Mark. Let's do our research. Let's do our research. Mark Lamont Hill. Who is this nigga?
Babe, don't forget about your spaghetti.
I know. Who is this nigga? Who's Mark Lamont Hill? It's Crody right here. Excuse me. There's Crody right here, but I don't know who he is. Okay, so he intellectual. Oh, okay. Crody done been on Piers Morgan. He'd have been talking. Oh yeah, he'd have been talking with not Kamala, but Candace Owens. Yeah, and it ain't like he no dummy. So this nigga, okay, so he's all right. Now, see, I feel like I got a feel of who he is now. At first, I'm just thinking he's some hip hop nigga. Nah, this nigga goddamn. Okay. Let's see this. Let's see him defend his black card.
Mark, I love you, a brother. You intelligent. But I want you to go hard in the paint for African Americans like you do the Palestinians.
Let me ask you a question. What would hard to pay for our people look like? What am I not doing for our people that I should be?
Well, you're doing like Michael Eric Dyson. In my opinion, it's like you catering to white liberal audiences.
You been to Uncle Bobby's?
No, I haven't.
You support Uncle Bobby's?
I don't know who that is.
Right, it's the second largest black bookstore in America that I own and created for our people. It's next door to the People's Education Center, which is free education, free political education, free GED training, free job training that I do for our people. Not a Palestinian in a bunch. I live in a black community. My lady is black. My children are black. Everybody in my world is black.
That don't mean nothing. Where's he at?
So again, the question is, what am I not doing that you want me to be doing?
What I'm saying is...
No, you said I'm a white liberal politics. Give me an example.
Okay, so I follow with him. I don't know him like that. But so far from what I've seen, he like a black activist type shit. Like a black Charlie Kirk. But I don't know his views, so I'm not going to say he's a black Charlie Kirk. He's one of those people that could debate with you, though. He's on that type shit. Okay, I fuck with it. Now y'all
Queen's Flip and Mark.
Who he is. I already know who Queen's Flip is, but in case the audience don't know, let me show you who Queen's Flip is in retrospect. Let me just go to Cruz page. Like Queen's,
ready? Yo, you know where we at, JR? Where we at, JR? Be more careful.
Bro, ain't nobody want man.
Is it anybody?
You feel me?
Okay, all right. Couple kids down.
Funny nigga though. Queen's Flip's funny as fuck. Shout out Queen's Flip. But now we get it. So damn, them niggas was going at it. If I was that nigga, I would've, I don't know, man, Mark Lamont might have pieced Cuz up. I would've pieced Cuz up. He was scared though. He was clutching. Let's go back to the stop.
These were the two cast members Joe Budden was alluding to exactly led up to this moment. Now, as with all escalations, things start to begin with a little simmer. The joke that set this all off really was Mark's joke about Imani taking a short in the last negotiation.
How about you, Imani? Outside of the last contract negotiation.
And that ain't true. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I took a short. Wait, what did he say?
That is what Flip is referring to as Mark sneak dissing.
And I love y'all.
Do sneaky
Expect you. It is not sneaky. I'm talking to you. You're not listening.
Then Flip says he's a team player.
Listen, pay attention, Ma. I need you to hear me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a team player. So,
but Mark is like, whoa. He responds with incredulous questioning, like, you really think you a team player?
You think so?
of course I am.
You really think so?
I am.
You really think you're a team player?
And as a watcher of the show, and as anybody else watching the show, everyone knows Flip is not a team player. That is one of Flip's tactics. He pays lip service to certain things.
Damn. Alright, we ain't gonna watch that though.
Melissa Ford, she was on Hollywood Unlocked.
So shout out to the Joe Budden Network, whatever it's called. We're gonna be done with this one, but we might have to start another one. We out. Make sure y'all go like the channel, follow the channel. On to the next one. Probably hop on what is it called? Police shit, cops and shit, all that good stuff.